This story is called Shoes in Twos. It is about counting groups of 2. Every morning across the street, I see the same 10 pairs of feet. I see the feet in different shoes. We can count the shoes in twos. Click on the first pair of shoes. 2. Albert Jones is first in line. He wears the same shoes all the time. 2 black shoes that are nice and clean. The cleanest shoes you've ever seen. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. Next is Charlotte Heppolite. I think she reads all day and night. Her 2 shoes are bright, bright red, just like the hat upon her head. How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 2 groups of 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. Next is Mr. Robert Hall, who's very thin and very tall. His 2 shoes have little holes underneath on both the soles. How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 3 groups of 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. Next is Miss Jemima Curse, who has the most enormous purse. Her 2 shoes have purple spots, and both the laces are tied in knots. How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 4 groups of 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. Next is Henry Honeybone, who's always eating an ice cream cone. His 2 shoes are rather worn. They're very ripped and very torn. How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 5 groups of 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 10. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. Next is little Poppy Deans, who wears the baggiest baggy jeans. Her 2 shoes are very small. You can hardly see her shoes at all. How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 6 groups of 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 12. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. Next is Hugo Rickaby, who has a bandage on his knee. His 2 shoes are covered in dirt, just like his shorts, his cap and shirt. How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 7 groups of 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 14. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. Next is Mary Lou McGee, who likes her morning cup of tea. Her 2 shoes have pointy toes, and on the toes are little bows. How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 8 groups of 2. 2 plus 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 2 equals 16. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. Next is Jeremiah Booth, who has a gleaming golden tooth. His 2 shoes are golden too. I'd like a pair like that. Would you? How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 9 groups of 2. 2 plus 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 2 equals 18. Click on the next pair of shoes. Plus 2. How many groups of 2 have you clicked? 10 groups of 2. 2 plus 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 2 equals 20. Last in line for all to see is a man with a face as red as can be. I'm so embarrassed, cries Stanley Lippers. I've forgotten my shoes. I'm wearing slippers. How many? How many aliens are in each spaceship? Yes, 3. How many spaceships are there? Yes, 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals how many aliens altogether? Yes, 9. Well done. 3 groups of 3 equals 9. It's raining fruit. How many pieces of fruit are in each basket? Oops! Try again. Yes! 5. How many baskets are there? Yes! 4. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals how many pieces of fruit altogether? Yes! Well done. 4 groups of 5 equals 20. Bubbly digits! How many digits are in each bubble? Yes! 3. How many bubbles are there? Yes! 4. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals how many digits altogether? Yes! 12. Well done. 4 groups of 3 equals 12. This looks fishy. How many fish are in each fish bowl? Yes! 6. How many bowls are there? Yes! 3. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals how many fish altogether? Yes! 18. Well done. 3 groups of 6 equals 18. Pods of peas. How many peas are in each pod? Yes! 4. How many pea pods are there? Yes! 5. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals how many peas altogether? Yes! 20. Well done. 5 groups of 4 equals 20. Flower time. How many flowers are in each vase? Yes! 10. How many vases are there? Yes! 2. 10 plus 10 equals how many flowers altogether? Yes! 20. Well done. 2 groups of 10 equals 20. Happy birthday! How many candles are on each cake? Yes! 2. How many cakes are there? Yes! 10. 2 plus 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 2 equals how many candles altogether? Yes! 20. Well done. 10 groups of 2 equals 20. Red hot rockets. How many rockets are in each bottle? Yes! 2. How many bottles are there? Yes! 5. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals how many rockets altogether? Yes! 10. Well done. 5 groups of 2 equals 10. Counting calculators.
Hi, I'm Chip, the calculator.
Let's count with Chip. Press on 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Press the plus button. Now press the equals button. 2 times 2 is 4. Keep pressing the equals button. 3 times 2 is 6. Press the equals button again. 4 times 2 is 8. Press the equals button again. 5 times 2 is 10. Press the equals button again. 6 times 2 is 12. Press the equals button again. 7 times 2 is 14. Press the equals button again. 8 times 2 is 16. Press the equals button again. 9 times 2 is 18. Press the equals button again. 10 times 2 is 20. Fantastic! What are the numbers counting by? That's right. The numbers are counting by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Let's try another number. Press Chip's C button. Pressing C clears the calculator. Press on 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Press the plus button. Now press the equals button. 2 times 3 is 6. Keep pressing the equals button. 3 times 3 is 9. Press the equals button again. 4 times 3 is 12. Press the equals button again. 5 times 3 is 15. Fantastic! What are the numbers counting by? That's right, the numbers are counting by threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Press Chip's C button. Let's try another number. Press on 4. 1 times 4 is 4. Press the plus button. Now press the equals button. 2 times 4 is 8. Keep pressing the equals button. 3 times 4 is 12. Press the equals button again. 4 times 4 is 16. Press the equals button again. 5 times 4 is 20. Fantastic! What are the numbers counting by? That's right, the numbers are counting by fours. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20.